Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Mark from Sports Outpost, and I started a dynasty on NCAA Football '06. A lot of people had been playing this game lately, and I had to get my hands on it. I have heard that it is the greatest NCAA ever made, and I just had to get my hands on it, man. PS2, EA, Madden, or NCAA were all-time great games, and I'm happy to get back on it. I have been an avid fan of NCAA 14 on the Xbox 360 and have been running that for several years now. But once I saw everyone playing this game and the steam that it was collecting, especially with the NCAA Next mod that you can also get, I had to go back and play this classic. Ordered it off Amazon for a couple bucks, and I definitely would recommend you do the same. As you can see in our dynasty, we're running it with the Uconn Huskies out of the Big East, and this is the 2005-2006 college football season that we are starting in. And as you take a look at the team, the schedule, all those things there, just know my overall goal in this dynasty is to create a conservative, nice, good, fundamental football program with an offensive approach of controlling the tempo, controlling the ball, and adding a nice pace to the game, and really controlling the pace of every game if we can. The defense is to set the tone, get to the quarterback, make plays, get the ball back to the offense, and keep the other team off the scoreboard. And also coming into this, my first year goal with the Uconn Huskies is we will be looking to hopefully win the Big East Conference. It is the weakest of the power conferences coming into the 2005 college football season. They did have some success. This was their most successful run after moving to Division I from Division II in 1999. 2004, actually the year after I'm joining here with head coach Thad Daniels, they went 8-4. So we're looking to build on that. It was the best season in program history, their first winning season since being a Division I team, and I kind of want to just take things to another level. I want to come in here, I want to win the Big East, I want to get to a BCS game, and I want to eventually get to a national title. Now, the way we're going to do that is we're going to build from the bottom up. It all starts with recruiting. In-season recruiting on this game is very tough, but off-season recruiting, we're definitely going to utilize to the best of our ability to win as many national titles as possible in the next 10 to 15 years as we look to make Uconn Huskies and the Big East more notable in the later 2000s and early to mid 2010s as we look to build a very stout program here in the Northeast to bring college football back up in this corner of the country. And this Uconn team is pretty nice. We got a couple nice impact players at running back in Wesley Robertson and William Mitchell. We're led at QB by Adam Mangum. He's the guy running the show with those two stud running backs behind him. Then we have some decent talent at the receiver spots. Nothing too crazy, but some guys that should be able to make some plays and some guys that are veterans. And definitely a nice foundation to build with. The crop of talent that is on this roster is not bad at all. We have a B- overall rating for our roster, which is fairly solid. It is, I believe, second or third best in the Big East. And we are looking, though, to build that into being more of the rosters of the Miamis, the USCs, the Texases, and that is in the A's. We want to be A-, A+. That's looking where we're taking this dynasty to. We just want to bring you a lot of good content on this channel, and why not extend and reach out into something like this. I love NCAA football, and I love EA games back on PS2 consoles. They were so much fun. The gameplay experience was so much better than the stuff they started putting on in the 2010s, and really just on the 360, PS3, and beyond generations, period. As you can see, we're going to label some in-season recruiting targets. We got 59 players returning next season right now, but we're looking to add to that. You can have a total of 70 players on the roster on this game. Like I said, though, in-season recruiting is tough on this game. You have to really, really win some ball games, which, of course, we expect in our first season to win some ball games as we're coming in looking to just take over the Big East with the Connecticut Huskies. But nonetheless, we are going to take our licks. We're going to take our scars, because we are still a mid-level program, and we're still a program that may be seen as upcoming in the Big East. On the national scale, we aren't really known at all. And I think we are looking to take that to the next level, and the way we're going to have to do that is through recruiting, but in-season recruiting is terribly tough. So winning these games, even some games we win, we won't have as much national recognition to help out with the recruiting process during the season. But I do plan on getting a couple of guys before season's in, and then just really loading up in the off season after a fantastic conference championship run. That is the goal. That is the plan. As you can see here is my list of guys we're going after. And I think we have some studs and some serious potential here in this effort, because Uconn, like I said, coming off an 8-4 season, definitely leaves me with a good foundation to try to go after and pick up some solid guys, 3-4 star guys. That's mainly where we're going to be going at this first season. Then next year, the years after, we'll move into the 4 and the 5-star guys. As you can see, like I was saying, look at the teams at the top: A+, A-, A overalls. Look at that. Pretty much, there's only one team in the top 25 with a B- overall, the same as us preseason, and that's Arizona State at the number 19 spot. Let's see where we land coming out of the Big East. Man, we are way down there at number 85, preseason top 25 for your Uconn Huskies. And it's going to be some work for head coach Thad Daniels as he looks to make this a prominent program. Got some pretty familiar faces with some different names here, of course, with the auto-generated roster names on NCAA 06, but Clinton Battle, Miguel Bailey, Clayton Harris, Nate Traina, and Alex Mead are your Heisman Trophy candidates. And I'm sure all of you guys recognize who those familiar faces are there in Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Adrian Peterson, Vince Young, and Ted Ginn Jr. And we are going to go ahead and advance the week here. As you can see, we're taking on number 17 Boston College to kick off the season. And that season opener for the 2005 season will be coming up next here on Sports Outpost. I hope you enjoyed the intro to this franchise, and come back to the channel for more content like it.